RodzSquad Retro Reviews. Today we just want to do something a little different. I am a Pac-Man aficionado. Anything that has Pac-Man on it, I usually grab it. I wasn't meaning on getting this, but I actually just got the 2017 version, of the Atari Flashback Portable that came out, obviously this year, 2016. We already had bought this one last year. I bought this for me and her. We had a Mines and Hers that I bought last year, and this is pretty much the same thing from At Games, but this one is the 2016 version, and as you can see, this one has 60 games in it, and I did a review on this already, and this one is the 2017, and it has 10 more games on it. Now, I just want to show the differences of what they're about and why they're different. But obviously, from the cover alone, you can tell that Pac-Man is on this one, and he's showcased, which is kind of like a big deal for me and the wifey because we like the Atari Flashbacks, but we always was kicking ourselves as to why Pac-Man, the 2600 version, was not included in the Atari Flashback games. I know a lot of people got a lot of bad things to say about that, a lot of negative feelings, but I know there's a lot of us out there that do like the original Pac-Man on the 2600. I don't care how long it took to make and what people, whatever, the sounds, the graphics, the gameplay, everything about it brings back a lot of memories. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a closer look at the Atari Flashback Portables, 2016, 2017 version. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and give a closer look to the Atari Flashback Portables. Again, this is the 2016 version, which we got at Bed Bath & Beyond last year. Believe it or not, Bed Bath & Beyond. We also got a couple of nice things for the house. Anyway, and this is the one that we recently got over at Toys R Us on Black Friday. It was Black Friday.
Yeah.
I believe, yeah, Black Friday. We stopped over. And I've seen this a couple of times. I wasn't planning on getting it because I was like, oh, we already got the Flashback Portable. We already have an SD card with the whole Atari 2600 library in it. So why the hell would I want to get this one?
It's Pac-Man.
I am a Pac-Man. I am weak to this guy right here. So he alone, just being on it, is something that's very special. Again, we've been talking about why isn't it on the Atari Flashbacks that come out for the home console. And guess what? They came out for the portable. So we're going to go ahead and give a closer look. So I'm going to open them up real quick. Me and the wifey, and she's right here, we don't understand why make such a big package.
For a little ass box. For a little ass thing.
A little box. I mean,
well, not a little box, but
yeah,
a little
thing.
Component.
All right, so here you go. As you can see, they pretty much look the same. They come with the instruction manuals, right? They both come with USB to power them up, right? But they
rechargeable battery.
Yeah, but they don't come with the
head.
Yeah, with the heads for them. All right, this is the 2016 version that we got with the Frogger on the cover. Frogger and Centipede, right?
Yeah.
Is on one. This one says it has 60 games on it, right? So as you can see, I'm just going to hold them together real close just to see what the difference is on it. Very small changes. This one looks like it's a little more compact, or maybe it's just me. It's it's color coded, two toned here. As you can see, it's gray on top, right? This is the LC light that comes on when you turn it on. This is where you plug in the wireless. The USB, so you can go ahead and charge them up. This is where you would put the SD
card.
SD cards, right? Then over here is the volume.
Sound.
Yeah, the volume setting. This right here would be for the headphones, it looks like, right?
It's a headphone jack.
The headphones, and you supposedly can connect this to the television, but I can't find a wire for them. Wait a minute, are those for the headphones? No, I think that might be, the headphones might be in the bottom, and I think this might be for the AV, the one that has that, the head that you can connect in here for the AV. But I don't have those. I gotta find out where I can get them. If anybody out there knows about that, where I can possibly get them, please just give us a hit up on the comment section on this. And then obviously down in the bottom you would have the power button, and you have the buttons right here. So it kind of looks all the same. Over here you have the menu, the start option. Then over here you have the different buttons that you have here. Same thing. This one right here, you can see where it has the little
ridge.
Little ridges.
Is a ridge? That's where the speaker is.
Yeah, the speaker's right here on each side, right? And over here, this one seems to have like a little hump to it. See it? This one didn't have that.
It has a raised. It has a raised little hump. Yeah.
The changes are small. They're not big, but you
can tell the difference.
Yeah, you can tell the difference. But we're gonna go ahead and turn them on and just see what it is that we're talking about. So there goes that one. Turn that one on. As you can see, that beautiful Atari logo. And then we put on this one. Okay, and they're both coming on. All right. The Atari logo! Kill.
Okay, this one has 60 games in it. This one kind of like boasted a lot of the different games that it had. As a selling point was, it looks like Frogger, right? Centipede, and a couple other games. Yard's Revenge, I think. Dig Dug, right? Asteroids, those over here. All right, let me not mix them up. It's kind of hard to mix them up because it's two-toned, right?
Yeah, it's two different ones.
Okay, and then this one, hey, that's kind of like, I like the way that looks right there. And this one has, Pac-Man is a big selling point. Pitfall, has Activision games in it and stuff like that. Dig Dug, River Raid, Kaboom. This one didn't have Kaboom. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. So the 10 extra games obviously are popular games and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and just take a quick look. Can you see it pretty good on the screen? See if you can zoom in there. Yeah. So like I said, we've done a video on this in the past. So we already reviewed it. Pretty much you go left and right, and it'll take you to the different selection, the different games and stuff like that. And obviously the big selling point for this really is the SD portion, which is this. The SD, where you can go ahead and get an SD card and just slip, as you can see, it's right here. Take the SD card, get the ROMs, put them in here. You really don't need something really big because back in those days, I mean, I think a 2 gigabyte,
2 gigabyte
could hold.
Or one.
Yeah,
two.
Yeah, 2 can definitely hold the whole library of the 2600. So that's the selling point on this. So the reason I'm doing this is because I just want to show the differences. Now, I didn't put an SD card in this one because I just want to show some of the games, so I don't have an SD card in this one. But for me, the big selling point is Pac-Man. So where was Pac-Man? There it is, right? Now, this is not the Atari 2600 version of Pac-Man. If you can see that very, very clearly, can you see it clearly?
Yes.
That looks more like the 5200 version. The problem that I'm having with this right now, and I love Pac-Man, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining so much about it, but the fact of the matter is that what bothers me a lot about this is that why is Pac-Man, you see him flashing?
Yeah, he's
like
blinking.
he's blinking in and out and out. And so are the ghosts. You see it? And I don't understand why. And if this is the 5200, he doesn't do that. Now, I was checking to see if that is actually was maybe the system or something like that. No, it's not. All the game systems come out like that. So I'm not exactly sure as to, all right, as to exactly sure. Sorry about that, guys. Having some issue here with the music in the background. Okay. So, yeah, so that's my issues on that one. So here, I'm going to go to the actual 2600 version. Can you got it real nice?
Yes.
I'm going to go to the Atari 2600 version here. Come on. As you can see, we have the whole Atari 2600 library here. Come on. Why are you making it so difficult? Where is it? Pac-Man. Yeah, this one right here? Or this one? Pac-Man bin. Now, this should give it, there you go. That's the Atari 2600 version. You see it? Now you could tell the difference of the two. Now I'm not complaining so much about it, you know, other than the fact
this one
that
has fruit. The other one doesn't have fruit.
yeah, this one, yeah, the 2600 is the one that was rushed to come out into the market because of the popularity of Pac-Man, and they would definitely want to make it for the 2600 because 2600 was definitely the most popular system at the time. But this one right here just has a lot of, you know, and maybe it's just me. This one right here has a lot of memories and sentimental.
Classic feel.
Yeah, just feel to it that really brings a lot of memories to it. I mean, I remember eating our Pac-Man breakfast cereals back in those days and watching Pac-Man cartoon on Channel 7. So that was really big for me. But again, this is the Atari 20. This looks like the 5200 to me. I'm just not sure why is it that Pac-Man is blinking like that. You see him? I'm not sure why that is. But we're gonna go ahead and turn him on so real quick so you can also tell difference. But this is the Pac-Man that's built into the new one.
System,
yeah. You hear that little?
It sounds horrible.
See? Now, with that being said, but she is responsive. Oh, no. Get him. Yeah, you see that? All right, so I'm not too crazy about this. All right, so let's go back. To exit the game, you just hit the menu, you go right back to where it was again. I'll bring it right back to the starter screen. Now we're going to do the original 2600 version. That's the 2600 version. Now, to some people, they don't care. But still, this one right here, to me, looks a little bit better because he's not blinking. The only ones blinking are the ghosts. Now, with that being said, I do have the 5200 on this one. Let's bring it back. Let's go back to the SD card, and I'm just going to bring it back real quick. Now I know you found it yesterday, didn't you? While you was looking through it, you did. So I just wanted to show this real quick because I'm a big fan. Now, even though this says 2600 version, we know this is not it. This is, there you go.
I think that's the same one.
Right.
It's the same one, but the Pac-Man don't blink on this one. It's the same one.
See it? But this is the 5200 because I
Yeah.
can tell by the board. You see that? The front's a little slow too. But this
Yeah.
is the ROM.
This is probably the computer version one.
Anyway, this is what I'm talking about. But overall in all, I am happy to have it just because I have Pac-Man. And, you know, I'm a Pac-Man aficionado. So, just don't want to go into too many specifics on it. I just wanted to share the fact that, why is it that we ended up getting it even though we already had this? But Pac-Man was the selling point. It wasn't too expensive. It was like, what, 30 bucks, 40 bucks, something like that. I don't remember. I don't want to go crazy on this because... Oh, no. Get out of here. Yeah, get out of here. All right. Don't want to keep doing this, but...
It's an addiction. It's an addiction.
Yeah, I'm a big Pac-Man guy. And I got my fruit.
Uh-oh.
You know, but it is very responsive. I have to give credit. You know, the directional pad is very responsive. He's moving. As you can see, I already got out of a couple of different... Come on. Stop running. You know? But a big Pac-Man fan. Hope you guys really enjoyed this. Those are the slight little differences. Pac-Man is the real big difference for me on this right here. I just started again. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys what this is about. But this is the 2016 that I'm using right now. But I'm using the SD card, so maybe that's a little unfair as far as the comparison for the game is concerned. But Pac-Man was the selling point. This is pretty much the same system. You can have pretty much all the games for them because the SD card is what you can actually load and put them into it. So that really makes this really big. The one thing is, again, if anybody out there can tell me where I can possibly get the
AV wires.
yeah, the AV wires for this, please let me know. And I definitely would appreciate it. But just wanted to share it again. 2016 has Frogger and Centipede. 2017 has 10 more games, including the big guy right here, which is Pac-Man. But it's not the 2600 Pac-Man that is included with it. It actually looks like either the 5200 or maybe the Intellivision
I think that's
version.
the 5200.
But it's definitely not the 26.
No.
This is not the 26. So we know what the 26 one looks like. So definitely wanted to share that. Little differences on the cosmetic part. No big deal. Again, the SD card really is the selling point for this. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to go ahead and play me some more Pac-Man. But I'm not going to play that guy. I'm going to play yes, make fun of me. I'm going to go play my 2600 version. Yes, I am a glutton for punishment. I don't care. I'm a big fan of the original. So hope you guys enjoyed. Enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. And as always,
Keep it retro.